And you have there was a guy named Robert Smith who played for the Minnesota Vikings. He went to Ohio State, my alma mater, and that's how I know about him. He retired at like 27 or 28 years old. And I suspect that the reason he retired was because he said, "You're not going to ruin the rest of my life. I want to use my talent and be great at this for a while, but I'm going to quit before this all sinks in because I'm not trying to be miserable for the rest of my life because I made this massive sacrifice for the white people who own this football team." Jim Brown, thank you. They kind of buried him in history because Jim Brown was he was a radical black man. He spoke up about race and stuff like that, and they didn't like that very much. But anyway, he was a guy that went to the NFL and was the most dominant player in the entire league. He wanted to do something different. And I think at some point it came down to the team saying to him, if you don't show up for training camp, then you're going to be off the team or something. So he just went ahead and retired early. And the reason that he's an example of consciousness and how this plays a role in your decision making is that Jim Brown was very clear to the world that he wasn't a one-dimensional Negro. He made it clear, which and this does not fit well with capitalist systems or oppressive systems or racist systems. Capitalist racist oppression wants your son to just be a one-dimensional cartoon character. Capitalism works best at trapping people when they have no other options. When you have no options, and also your identity, and it's not even about how many options you actually have, it's how many options you believe you have. So it's part of it is real entrapment, but part of it is just psychological. If somebody takes your valuable black son, this multi-million dollar asset that he is, and they convince him early that, boy, you ain't nothing but a football player. You can't read, you can't write, you can't do math, because I'm gonna make sure you don't get a good education. You don't know nothing about your people. You ain't never learned no black history. So you think black history started in 2010, or you think black culture is your favorite rapper, and you aren't convinced that you can do anything else. You can't make money anywhere else. You don't belong anywhere else. Then I got you right where I want you. That's how pimps operate.